Yo guys, how's it going? Welcome to another episode here on the channel. Hope you're all well. And in this episode, what we're going to be doing is going over to ArtCorp. We're going to go and buy ourselves a C2. We're going to come all the way back over to Lawville, and we're going to do the exact same run that we did in the Caterpillar. And we're going to see whether we can do, see what money we can make with the C2. We're going to compare it with the Caterpillar. The Caterpillar, we could make 100k per run. If you want to check that video out, it's on the screen right now in the top right corner. But yeah, guys, let's get straight into it. Let's go and see what money we can make with the C2 in comparison to the Caterpillar. Alright guys, we're here at Astro Armada to pick up the C2. Now, if you remember rightly, with the Caterpillar, we were making about 100k or 98 to 100k, something like that per run every sort of 10 to 15 minutes. So you're making around 400k an hour. So hopefully we can make a little bit more with the C2. Now, the C2 does have 696 SCU cargo space, and the Caterpillar has 575, I believe. So there is a good, 120, more SCU space on the C2, so we should be making quite decent money here. So anyway, let's go in, let's get it. I can't remember exactly how much this thing is. I know we've got enough money anyway, so we'll be fine. But let's have a little look. So I do have the A2, as you might have known from previous videos that I've put out there, but we're going to get the C2 today. Oh, I do need to buy the Carrack at some point as well. So we've got a little bit of saving up to do now that I'm about to buy the C2. So it's not too bad. The C2 is 4.9 million, and I think the Caterpillar is around about 4.5, so it's only 400k more to get the C2. So in all honesty, while I prefer the industrial looking ships, is the reason why I went with the Caterpillar in the first place. I prefer it to the look of the C2. But in all fairness, if you want to maximize profits, which is what we're about to do here, then waiting an extra few 100k to get the C2 is probably logical. So let's go ahead anyway and purchase this ship. That leaves us with about 21 million left. So alright, okay. And if I can get away from the screen. Alright guys, so I'm going to leave ArtCorp now, and I'll get back to you when we get into Hurston. Alright guys, we've landed at RYZEN on Ariel to pick up this titanium. Just thought I'd have a quick look around the C2. I know I've got the A2, and it's it's pretty much identical in design at least. But I just thought I'd have a little look around. Obviously there's a lot less turrets on the C2 than the A2. And the color is obviously a little bit different. This kind of looks like a commercial sort of like plane, or spacecraft, shall we say, in this case. Well, it's the A2, I think, even though it's got exactly identical features, except for more turrets and bombs, it kind of looks a little bit more menacing. But you know what? We're not here to judge it on looks. We already know that I prefer the industrial looks. We're here to see how much money we can make. So let's go and see how much it's going to cost us to get this titanium. Remember, always look out for the one with tower on the left, and then it says Hurston Dynamics on it, and then that is the place to go. The other one is kind of similar. It does have a tower or an antenna on the left, but it's the where you get the vehicle, the ground vehicle sort of like claim point. But yeah, all right, let's do this. Kind of looking forward to this. Kind of looking forward to see how much we can make. Well, let's have a quick look in this box. Remember, when you go to these places, always look in these boxes, guys. Getting a little sidetracked here. Yeah, nothing really takes my fancy. All right. Let's have a look then. C2, we want titanium. They haven't got any laranite anyway, but we weren't going to do that. So 473,000. Let's go. Purchase. Got it. Boom. Now, obviously, once again, it is a huge risk doing this kind of thing, because you can lose all of it. One sort of like unlucky day where you come across some pirates or just people generally trolling, or even if you just accidentally crash or the game crashes or whatever. It is a very big risk doing this, but you have to sort of like have money to kind of make money doing this, doing cargo running. But yeah, anyways, waffling on again. Let's get back in the C2 here, and I'll get back to you when we're arriving at Lawville. Alright guys, we have just landed at Lawville, but before we go on and sell this, I just want to say a quick thank you to everybody who subbed recently. It's been absolutely amazing, the support. Before I started doing Starcitizen videos, I wasn't getting as many subs, and since I've moved over to doing Starcitizen, it's been absolutely incredible. So thank you very much everyone who has subbed lately. There is a plan for when I hit 500 subs to maybe do a little bit of a giveaway. I'm not 100% sure what yet. I'm thinking maybe a ship of some kind. So yeah guys, if you haven't already, you do like this content, please hit that thumbs up. It means a hell of a lot to me. And also hit that subscribe button. You are absolute legends if you do, and I do want to reward everyone for all the support lately. So when we do hit that kind of 500 mark, that is the plan. I may even give away a big ship as well, maybe something like this. I don't really know just yet. We'll wait and see. I don't want to promise anything, but 100%, yeah, I will be doing something special for you guys. So thank you very much, everyone. And anyways, I will stop waffling on now, and I'll see you at the other end when we get to sell the cargo. Alright guys, so once again we are back at our favourite business district in Lawville to go and sell all this cargo. I tell you what, every time I come to these places, like I said, I'm in awe of how amazing they look. I didn't even know this existed. Is this new? Or has this been here a while? I never noticed this place before. Little seating area. What the hell are you looking at, pal? That NPC got a little bit frisky there, didn't he? A little bit suspicious. Right, okay, anyways. Enough of that waffling. Let's go find out, baby, how much we're going to make from this C2. Alright. Sell. That's what we want to do. We don't want to be buying, and we want to be using the Crusader, titanium. So 533,000. So if I remember rightly, we did it at 473,000, something like that. So we're making... I mean, we're kind of making less. We're making a lot less with the C2 than we are with the Caterpillar, at least at the moment, anyway. That's interesting. That's very, very interesting. So we're making about 60,000 on that run, or there and thereabouts. So not really a great deal. That's kind of disappointing, really. But at least we know. I mean, I think it does vary, obviously, a little bit. It will probably go up to about 60, 70, maybe 85. Yeah, that's interesting, because when we did it with the Caterpillar, we made nearly I don't know, 100k. At one point I did make over 100k, so yeah, very, very interesting indeed. So you know, not necessarily a massive difference between the Caterpillar and the C2, unless of course obviously it's just the trading side of things. You know, the price is changing a little tiny bit, but I didn't really think much of that system had come in as such yet, but no, that's very interesting. Oh, well, anyways, I'm waffling on again, but yeah, 60,000 is not a great deal. But you know what? It's still a decent amount of money for 10 minutes work. So, you know, definitely worth doing. Probably would have got a little bit more if we had some Laranite on board as well. I mean, if we went and did just Laranite, then we'd probably be making quite a bit more money, in all fairness. But you know what? For 10-15 minutes work, getting 60,000 is not so bad at all, is it really? Let's face it. And you know, you did that 4 times in an hour, you've made yourself a good couple of 100k or more. But yeah, it's very, very, very interesting that it made a little bit less than what we did on the Caterpillar. But anyways, guys, that's about it for this episode. Stay safe, take care, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye.